He saw the T-virus threat and he said he needed to get jacked. Honestly, yeah. Beat Resident Evil, moving to a new mansion. And we'll do blueprints. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of blueprints. Probably like 1 or 2 runs, depending on how lucky I get. And then, tomorrow, Monday's stream, will be, Resident Evil 2. So, that'll be fun. One last fish before I leave. Yep. See you around, Colin. I know you don't want to see anything, you don't want to get spoiled on anything in this game, so. Best of luck. Thanks for sticking around. I will probably see you tomorrow for some Resident Evil 2, but beyond that. So, okay, you see that symbol in the bottom right? The loading symbol? That's like the symbol of Mount Holly. It took me way too long to realize that that symbol represents that mountain. It took me way too long to figure that out. Alright, so what do we got? We have Blessing of the Gardener. We've got to figure out we've got a new clue book coming up. And I have been informed that I definitely need to have a magnifying glass for a new clue. Ooh. Borgare. I'm gonna save the schoolhouse until we're ready for the final exam. Because that's the main thing I want, is I want, when I get to 9th grade, I want to do the final exam, so. We'll do the trade post for now, because maybe there'll be something good here. There's places to dig. We can do that in case we need to. And if we get some items, maybe we can come back here. Because I know you can trade for vault keys. So, maybe you could trade one vault key for a vault key of a different number. We'll find out. But for now, let's see what we can get up to. Sir. Also, I know that we need to get some of the... We need to get trophies. Because I know there's something to do with trophies. Complete them... Oh, there's 5 rooms I haven't found for the Mount Holly directory. There's 17 dartboard puzzles. 1 more workshop contraption. I wonder what that one would be. Let's just keep going for now, see what we can find. Not yet, library. Don't jump the gun. Boy. Breakfast Nook. What is dare mode? I've seen dare mode because I saw Joe playing dare mode. Essentially, dare mode is at the start of every day for the first like 3 or 4 days. You get a specific the mode that mode's over dare. You get like a specific challenge that you have to like. There's a specific challenge you get, and if you fail one of those challenges, then you have to start the day over again. So, like, say, one of the challenges I saw from Joe playing it was, you can't fail a billiard room puzzle. And so if you fail, if you like, if you selected the wrong option on a billiard room puzzle, it'll count as like, and it'll just end the day immediately, and you'll have to start that day over. It does sound interesting. I might try it at some point, but the thing is, we first have to get the we have to get that the swim bird from... We have to get Swimbird from, there we go. We have to get the Swimbird from the gift shop in order to unlock it, so. And don't mind, I was just adjusting settings because, one thing I noticed while I was playing this game is it was, like, really eating into my GPU to the point where it was, like, basically flatlining my GPU, and that would cause OBS to flicker every so often, so I just wanted to fix that. Courtyard, metal detector, very nice. Do need a shovel, though. Let's do observatory. I swear to God, the metal detector makes it so that items spawn in these rooms. It doesn't make it so that there's like, it doesn't make it so that it's easy to find items in these rooms. It makes it so that there are now items in these rooms. It does, yeah, that's, because it, like, the metal detector just sees like, whoop. It's like, oh, greater chance of finding. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So the metal detector causes these items to spawn, and it also points out when they're there. Okay. The kids will eat bone and a quail, blow up dynamite, but he won't dig with his hands or step over a small ledge. Listen. Hold on a second. If I do this, do this. Alright, hold on. Let's choose one of these. Oh, dormitory. We don't have a room that would make... Actually, we have the greenhouse, so... Yeah, let's do dormitory. Alright, now that I'm in here, let me go back to game settings, graphics, full screen. Does that max out my GPU? No, for now it seems fine. There's a chessboard here, there's a black pawn. Just real quick move this over here so I can see it a little better, like down here. Down here should be fine. And then have that there. There we go. Okay, so we went to Costa Rica. So this is how you're supposed to figure out like the Costa Rica, at least some of the Costa Rica stuff. And then what are you reading? Volume 2. We didn't have Volume 2 before. Alright, let's read Volume 2. Excuse me. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the design, from the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level. Room subtypes. Ooh. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms in this issue, we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of the room, whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room as at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface level, simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces. There we go. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuit and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redraw, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer, such as the classroom, in a class of its own. Academia isn't only found in the mountains of Costa Rica. Oh, okay, this is how you figure out that Costa Rica is an academic area. That makes sense. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide a synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know the classrooms you find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the cumulative of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary, used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Shifting gears. From the pristine white pages of academia to the mechanical world, the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is rugged industrial space, marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for the estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Ducks, ducks, ducks. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that connect power ducts. So, when you're in a room, look up. There might be a duck. Did you know drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts? Oh, interesting. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know that there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. The freezer furnace mechanic is hysterical. I'm about to find out. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting the freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you'll once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets by re-entering the freezer. That's kind of funny. This book is giving Jerry a run for his punny. Warning: if furnace is drafted within a few ranks of the freezer, then the temperatures will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Good, because there are some things in the freezer I need to look into. I mean, spending hours to write is a lot more effective than in the moment. True. The perplexing plans. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms, like me. These floor plans, marked only with a single and enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is a part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like the parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Time for work. See you later. Good luck with work, Pat. I hope you have a very easy day. I hope that it goes by quickly, and I hope that nothing terrible happens. Spreading your wings. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architects to spread out items amongst many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms in your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. A word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we've received after we sent out the very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there, a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day, in turn, inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of Court's grand architect, Luza T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves. And our purpose? Why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Adorable. Liquid! Will do, Mom. Thank you very much. All right. Doesn't seem like there's much else. Oh. Doesn't seem like there's much else in here. So we will take our leave. And continue onward. Second courtyard. Let's try to get a, shovel? No? Dang it. We need this room to go up, so... Morning room, thank you very much. With that now there, let's take the south road and see if we can't get some more rooms down this way. Like another courtyard. Why not? Shovel? No shovel, dang it. You know what? Hallway. Save the courtyards for later. And conservatory. Heck yeah. Something else in here? Ah, nickel. Alright, let's see what's in the conservatory. Not much. Very nice view, though. Okay, let's see what we can manipulate. Coat check being standard, I think that's fine. East wing hallway being unusual. Yeah, I think that's fine. Attic? Attic being rare. Let's just change that down to unusual. Because having the attic, I mean, the attic is kind of a high cost, but I'd rather it appear more often. So, I'm willing to just, like, I don't want it to appear a lot, but I'd like it to appear more often than it is currently. So that should be fine. Alright, let's see what the last room in this area is. I guess we could do the veranda. Because we're going to have a couple more courtyards after this. Yeah, veranda sounds like a good plan. Shovel, shovel, shovel? No, sad. Yo! We got the window. We got the Toshiba. Let's go. Getting a collection of VHS tapes. Cheddar, you might want to open your own rental store. Heck yeah. Wait, there could be a shovel in here? No, dang it. There's money. We have a lot of gems. Ooh, secret garden key. Oh, you know what? Oh! Do you know what's insane? This whole time, I've been trying to get the secret garden to spawn here. In where I put the veranda. Today would have been the perfect day because I had the door. Actually, no, it wasn't locked there, so it wouldn't have been the perfect day. Never mind. Crisis averted. Well, the garage would end the run, so break room it is. We can also solve this. All right, so it's -5 times 3. So it's -15? 1 second. Let me make sure I get this right. Yep, okay, so -5, because it's -5, multiplied by 3, so it's -15, plus 18, so 3, times 3 is 9. Break room, I just got the joke. Oh, yeah. I may have also just got the joke. All right, so 5 squared is 25, -5 is 20, times 5 is, well, times 5 divided by 5, so it's just 20. Okay, so -4 plus 1. So -4 plus 1 is -3, squared is 9, and then 9 divided by 9 is 1. There we go. Ooh, keycard. Okay, keep her going. Keep her... Well, that appears to be the end of this run. Tragic. Actually, no, it isn't. Because I can go to the foundation and use the key card to get upstairs. So we'll just do the storeroom. If I get a shovel, though, I'm gonna have to explore all this area. Anything to trade? I've got a lot of stuff to I could trade some of this. You got a point there. Yeah, let's go check the trades before I continue. Looks like you have 17 seconds there, Jerry. Broken lever to get the battery pack, sledgehammer coin purse, metal detector rabbit's foot, lockpick rabbit's foot, secret garden key prism key, key card rabbit's foot. Nothing I really want, so... What? That's new. Well, who has the throne now, huh? Now she is a queen, yeah. Hello? What if I can get crushed by the elevator? Officially queen of the trash, let's go! Alright. Commissary, nope, I guess we'll do... pantry. I really don't have a use for the utility closet anymore, do I? Besides for the gymnasium, I guess. Let's do courtyard. Give us maximum door. And a shovel. Let's go. We've got a lot of digging to do. But before I do that, I'm going to see if I can't get... Ooh, wait a minute. Imagine living in this house layout. An entire half of the house cannot be accessed. Yeah, like, you have this part of the house here, and if you want to get to the other part of the house, you have to go outside, go down to the hidden, like, area, and then just go up here. I do have a lot of digging to do, but what I'm going to do is activate the aquarium. Grab this. You. Dig this up real quick. Just grab you. And if I cross my fingers... Ah! Damn. I was hoping I could get the garage to spawn here. More Prince game? Yep, welcome in, Martin. Glad you can make the sound by. We just finished up, the last, what am I thinking about? We just finished up the last story in Resident Evil, so we moved on to blueprints for the rest of the stream. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. Terrace we literally don't need, because I have a spare terrace down there. I guess West Wing Hall we could continue. Or Geist bedroom for rerolls. Tragic, though. I was hoping I could get the... Because I don't know if powering the garage does anything, but I want to know, so... I guess we'll do West Wing Hall. Tragic. Ooh, the freezer. Although probably patio would be better. Well... Starting tomorrow with this and an additional 2 would be kind of crazy. And it's not like I'm going to buy... I'd want to buy the magnifying glass, but that implies that I'd also pick the library then. Call me crazy.
You're crazy.
Thank you. I guess we can do this one. Yeah, I'm just not getting lucky. I was hoping I could get the furnace to spawn relatively close by to the freezer. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Well, now it could be. It's my favorite things to do with TTS. It is very fun. Chapel funeral parlor? No. Well, actually, if I do secret passageway and then red, that might be close enough. Right, I can't spend gems! Let's see what this looks like. Oh, would you look at that? Beautiful. Turnip. Let's go. There it is. Ha 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 ha. Now let's see what the freezer looks like. My reign continues. Heck yeah. So there's a letter in there and the prism key. Oh, it's slowly heating up in here. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm just going to stand here for a second while that temperature rises. I want to check what that one screen... Actually, I could probably check the Discord easier. Hold on. Local child sits in the freezer. Hey, the door's open. And there's a furnace nearby. So we're fine. There it is. Cool. Okay, complete thaw at, like, just below 20 degrees. But the cooler is unaffected, so it needs to get even hot. Oh! This room is going to be filled with water, and it's going to be a very angry servant. You're right. What are you? An upgrade disc. Let's go. Okay. Freeze my assets, Daddy. Thanks, Dot. True, that makes sense. You put a server in the freezer because then it is cool. Alert now goes Prince. Thanks for the lurk, I appreciate it. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Revane, admin key, reveal. Hilarious. And then, yeah, so we need to we need to get even hotter in here to get that letter. And I guess that prism key. But yeah, I mean, I'm still getting frozen. My assets are still frozen, so I need to go back to the furnace. Is it Danny Revane a fake name? Let me look into that. I need to actually get around to uploading my screenshots. I haven't done that in forever. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. That's what we found out in the locker. Guess we'll do patio. I thought you said the standalone freezer is unaffected. It does say that the cooler is unaffected, but it's unaffected at the complete thaw part of the temperature graph. Or I guess, hold on, no, hold on. Here it is. So, yeah, there's complete thaw, and then there's room temperature. Complete thaw is around 17 degrees, and that's where it says cooler is unaffected. But what I'm wondering is if we get it to, like, room temperature by having the furnace be closer, if that would cause it to fully melt and allow me to access the cooler. And we're digging. I'm not digging right now because I'm looking for... I guess I'll take the foyer. I'm looking for, like, the security terminal. I'm looking for any terminal, really. Because... if I get... I want to activate a... I want to activate a... experiment. Back to the teeth. Good luck with the teeth, Jerry. I believe in you. I want to activate an experiment before I start digging, just in case I get, like, something that has to do with digging, if that makes sense. Laboratory works for me. Need some salt for that apple? I really do. Unsalted apple. Who even eats that anymore? Oh, also upgrade disc, obviously. Experiment setup. Every time you find trash while digging. We could aquarium max again. Gain 1 star. That sounds about right. Okay, and then we'll exit and do this. Let's see what we upgrade. The Bourgeois! Oh god, aquarium maxing, let's go. Okay, so +1 gem, which means it'd be +2 gems, because we have the safe open. +2 dice, which I'm leaning towards, because dice are always fun. Or, plus... basically, that's plus, I think, 9 steps. Because of the 3 apples. Also, yeah, I will request a magnifying glass. Good spot. I chose dice. I think I'm leaning towards dice as well. I mean, having a +2 gem room would be cool. But yeah, dice, honestly, I think I'm a dice maxer. I'm gonna be so real. Being able to redo RNG as much as I can is always smart. Log into the network. Didn't I even enter a password? Remote terminal access. We will do office. And we will spread gold, because we're going to be walking around later. Oh, I think the requests... I can only request so much, I'm guessing. Or I think the request is still active, and it's still being pulled out, so I actually need to go... I need to find a, commissary. Alright, well... up in the courtyard, let's try to get a commissary, and, well, I mean, while I'm here, actually. Requested staff services. Oh, right. Alright, hold on. Not getting a lot of garbage, I'm gonna be honest. smell. The smelly smell that smells like money. Oh, yeah, because money just got spread everywhere. Place a special order. Give me magnifying glass. Now we skedaddle. And let's start by just digging everything I can while I'm walking around. Pebbles. And then when we get to... like, once we're done around here, we'll go back and, dig out the holes I'm missing from the other area. Please be locked. Rats. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's up here. Oh well. Dare I do the lost and found? What do you have that you could lose? Broken lever, sledgehammer, metal detector, lockpick, secret garden key, key card is the main thing, shovel and compass. If I lose the shovel, that's a big one. Well, actually, here's what I'll do. I'm going to spawn the lost and found, but I'm not going to enter it yet. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I don't even know what's over there. The main thing... Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna do the courtyard. I would like to mansion max for today. Interesting, metal detector didn't go off. Probably hall pass and maybe stopwatch. Stopwatch is kind of useless because I don't really like. I have enough gems that it doesn't matter. All right, now let's just keep going. Treasure trove would end the run, kind of. No, it would end the run. I want the treasure trove, because I need to spawn that repeatedly. I mean, do I care? What would I gain out of continuing this run? I guess library and commissary, but I can always just do that tomorrow, so... Treasure trove it is. Hee-hee-hoo-ha. And now that I've done that, let's see what's in here. And back, welcome back, Jerry. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Okay. I'm assuming that the treasure trove is a puzzle that I'll have to slowly unravel as I unlock them. You know what? Let's not go in there until we're, like, absolutely certain. Alright, we have 50 stars. Next time we do the, observatory, we will have the new constellation. For now, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna dig up every hole I have not yet dug up. Joe, if you're there... If I go past 50, I'll still get the new constellation, right? I think you like the 50-star one? Yes? Alright, gotcha. Alright, there's my dude eating quail bones like a psychopath. And then... I guess it doesn't matter which one we do. Let's just do both. I think the real reason he got the inheritance is because he's insane like his uncle. Another car. 1,311 kilogram car. Oh, I have a terrible idea, and I'm going to execute it to the best of my ability. Okay, that's everything here. Now we'll go down. You've likely caught the keys to that car. That's so true. I think that's everything down here. Okay, and there's nothing else in terms of that, so we'll head down. So, okay, here's my terrible idea. I go and dig up every single spot I can, gain as much money and stars and gems and all that I can get. Then, I go into the freezer, freeze my assets, so the next day I'll start with, at minimum, 106 gems and like 32 gems and 106 gold. You can't? What do you mean? Freezer 17? No, it still freezes my assets. It's the furnace isn't close enough to the freezer is heated, but it still froze my assets when I was in there. I had to go back to the freezer to unfreeze my assets. Or I had to go back to the furnace to unfreeze my assets. Or is it because now that it's 17 degrees, it will no longer fully freeze it? Okay. Interesting. I'll still try it. It froze to like -10? Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, I'll probably have enough steps to try it, but the main thing is I want to end the day in the break room at the very least, so... Is there anything in the trading post? I think there's a couple of dig spots in the trading post, actually. Let me go check that out. It is a good idea. I guess... Again, I think I have enough steps just to check, just to make sure it'll work, but... Yeah, here we go. Actually, hold on, that'd be really funny. I had the same idea, but then got debated myself, sadly. Ah, I see. Okay. There's a greenhouse over there, so let's hit that way. Is there anything I can craft here? Pick sound amplifier. Pretty sure I've had that before. Dowsing rod. I know I've had that before. Detector shovel. I don't think I've made the detector shovel. Can I still dig things with the detector shovel? Yes? Alright, I'm making it. Because that gets me a trophy. Greater chance of finding money and a much greater chance of finding money while digging. True, with the current experiment, it probably wasn't the best idea, but a trophy's a trophy. What I should have done is created it after I dug all the holes. I did not think that far ahead. Creeping up on the number of trophies in the trophy room. That's true. I think I have 5 now. I'm furious. I'm livid. I'm upset. That's just uncalled for. That's just that. How could you do that to me? It makes any metal items more common to dig up. Oh, interesting. That is an insane pull, and it is absolutely awful that I got it on a day I don't have the coat check. That is just the worst. Alright, well, I mean, this is probably going to be the only day I spend here, so I might as well spend a little extra time, go see if the freezer actually won't freeze my stuff. I know you guys said it doesn't, but I have the steps to go test it. And then we'll go end the day in the break room, so we can get the key card the next day. Absolutely tragic. I don't even know, like, there's nothing I can do about it, because I can't access any of these rooms. Yeah, because... So I can use the broken lever in the greenhouse. But I think that's the only one I have. I don't have any of the other... Because I would need... The greenhouse is the south entrance, which would be the treasure trove door. So I could get out through there. But I would need the west one, which is in the secret garden and the weight room? So I can't open this door. I think. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely not in any of these rooms that I'm aware of. Now about something crazy? What have you found? I wild buried the outer room. Oh yeah, we've done that before. It just spawns like any room. I think I did that back when I thought it would just like wild bury the outer rooms, but no, it wild buries any room, which is crazy. I think I got the dining room the first time I did that, which is really funny. I can't fully see what's through the garage door, but there's something. Ooh. That, I mean, that might be... Because we have wild buried the outer room, and I think we had, like, a door going this way, a door going that way, but we didn't have anything going this way. So I'm guessing that's what you need. You need a door that's going to go straight out. Yeah, sadly, it does not freeze my stuff. Unfortunate. Can I hop in the freezer? If I hop in the cooler, will it freeze my stuff? Tragic. Alright. Well, we got like 52 stars. So that's one thing. So let's head back down, end our day in the break room, and we'll call it. Absolutely tragic that I managed to get a vault key that could have been useful. We love star maxing. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get the... So, tomorrow, I will be playing Resident Evil 2. And how many stars now? We have 52 stars. So I'm definitely going to get the 50-star constellation, and then we'll see what else I get. But yeah, so next time we play Blueprints, we will... Honestly, I'm absolutely devastated that I got this now. Because, like... I don't know if I'm ever going to see this again. I guess what I can do is get the detector shovel again and hope that I just get lucky and dig it up. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 trophies. Finding the other 4 rooms might be something that might be just involving the drafting studio. Doing dart puzzles. The drafting strategy sweepstakes would be crazy. This we just get... I mean, we could actually do this one by just doing the Sanctum keys. So we just need 3 more. And, like, all of these are... Like, we can maybe do this, where we get to room 46 in under an hour if we just try to book it. Or buying out the entire showroom and acing the final exam. Like, these 3 we could probably do, but these 3 would require some other stuff. Yeah, we just need 3 more trophies, and then that'll be... Because I think there's something for getting 8 trophies, right? I don't know. Yeah, let's head this way. Under an hour's for a fresh save. Oh, okay. Wait, so wouldn't you get the day 1 and the trophy of speed basically in the same, at the same time? I guess it makes sense, yeah. You could. Well, I think you'd have to, right? Unless you, like, somehow do 2 days in under an hour. Seems like that trophy is made for speedrunners. I mean, technically, but... tragic, 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 tragic. Alright. Well, we successfully got 9 stars out of today. Now we know the detector shovel might be... I don't know if it's, like, just luck that the detector shovel dug up the vault key, or if the detector shovel is more likely to dig up things like that. Like, I think Martin said it makes any metal items more common to dig up. Even though it just states, I guess, finding money and keys. And I guess special keys count, so... I guess it would make it better for finding that. Well, I think you are onto something, Martin, because it makes it more likely to find money and keys while digging, which means that, like, the silver key I dug up and the vault key counts as a key, so I think you might be onto something there. So hopefully on Wednesday, when we continue with Blueprints, we will get a metal detector and a shovel, go to the workshop, combine them together, and we can just start digging for vault keys. Because now that I know that's a strategy, that might be our best strategy, considering we'll still have Blessing of the Gardener, so we'll have all these courtyards to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We managed to do 7 of the 8 courtyards that this thing adds. So that's incredible. But yeah, so I think that'll be it for today. Yeah, I'll end the day here. Thank you all for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for sticking around for the final stream of Resident Evil. I think I've seen vault keys in other places, but I don't know. I know of, okay, I know that vault keys can spawn probably in the break room, because I think that the dart puzzle gives you a key, but I don't know if it can spawn there. That's just a theory. Probably in the walk-in closet in the attic, because that spawns some good stuff. The music room, because I think it's a major key. Where else could it spawn? It's not really a spawn. Well, it's more of a, like where I've seen, like, oh, it's a way to get them. Oh, okay. I know, like, the trading hall in the outer room. I think there's something where I can do with the trading post. I know the locksmith. Yeah, the locksmith, I think the special key has a chance for it to be sold. I've seen it in the gymnasium one time, I think. The trading post? Yeah. Well, it's a matter of, like, getting an item and then hoping you get lucky with the trading post trades, essentially. But yeah, so there's a few different ways I could think of to get vault keys, and now digging with the detector shovel is one of them. So we'll add that to the list. But yeah, a lot of ways to figure out how to get the vault keys, so we should be good. I think we'll try to vault key max next stream, as well as a few other things I want to try and do, but for now, we'll end it here. So, thank you all for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Everqueen. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Subval. Thank you, Dot, for the raid. Thank you, Cheap Beppis, for the follow. Thank you, everybody who showed up. Thank you, Dim, for lurking. I appreciate you. Welcome to the garden excavation site of Fire and Ice. That's a cool name. Dude, that's a sick name, actually. Holy hell. So yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for lurking. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for being here. George R.R. Martin's house. All of the holes he dug is where he's burying his books. But yeah, so I will see you all tomorrow, where we'll be doing Resident Evil 2. I hope you look forward to that. Beyond that, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for keeping me company while we beat Resident Evil 1. I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. Have a great day. Have a good night. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope it get better for you soon. I will see you all on Monday. I want to check something real quick. Because Dot said... Yeah, Dot is live, so we're gonna raid Dot just to get his viewers back to him. How dare you? /raid at Dotorius. Get rid of the @ symbol. There we go. All right, so if you feel like sticking around for the raid, I greatly appreciate that. Go show Dot some love. Any of Dot's viewers that are still sticking around, I'm just giving you back. I hope you were entertained by me for today. Once again, have a good day, have a good night. Hope you're doing well, and if I was good for you soon. And I will see you all on Monday for some Resident Evil 2. Bye-bye.